So this is a really interesting slash crazy take, in all honesty. And ESPN has been kind of wishy-washy with some of their takes recently, but this has to take the cake. Jeremy Fowler of ESPN claims he thinks if T. Higgins hit the open market, he's going to receive around $30 million per year from a team. The over-under on Bengals receiver T. Higgins is $30 million per season. Majority of teams' personnel that I spoke with believe he'll hit or clear the over. The lowest estimate I heard was somewhere slightly above Devonta Smith's 3-year, $75 million. The rest saw him breaking into the $30 million range based on the status of the number one caliber receiver and number team desperate for a pass-catching receiver. And trust me, I understand the idea of teams are going to be desperate, right? Really bad teams are going to be desperate, and they will overpay for free agents. They always do it every year. And when you have someone like T. Higgins, who is a wide receiver one, hits the open market, he is going to get a good contract. If we let him hit the open market, I'm expecting T. Higgins to net right around 27, right around 26 or 27 a year. 100%. I'd say 26 a year. Maybe 25 a year. 25 and a half. We're going to meet in the middle. 25 and a half in a year. He will get nowhere close to 30 million. And I don't care the fact of how good he is. I know how good he is. I love T. He's my favorite player in the Bengals. But if we're being realistic here, he's not going to get that much money. He's just not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's his, like, his camp, like, you know, his agent or whatever. I know he has Jamar Chase's agent now. But I don't know if his old agent put this out there and now ESPN's running with it and they're trying to up the price tag for the Bengals. But, like, no. There's just no way in heck he's going to get that much money. At the end of the day, look at the facts. He played 12 games this year. He started 9 of them. He didn't even play some of those games. Oh, like I think one game he didn't play the whole game. Last year, he played 12. He started 11 of them. He hasn't played a full season since 2022. I don't think he's not going to get 30 million. And according to Fowler here, he claims that other than one person who claims he'll get 25 per year, which is what Devonta Smith guy will get 25 a year, every other NFL personnel person he talked to claims that he will get will clear over 30 million. Meaning there's some who'll hit or clear the over. So meaning that some of them think he'll get 30 million and then some of them think he'll get above 30 million because in order to clear the over, that means you get above 30. There's just no way he would ever get 30 or above 30 million. I understand, okay? I understand that, yes, there's going to be desperate teams out there who want T. Higgins because of how good a receiver he is. And when he's healthy, he's amazing. But there's just no way he's going to get 30 million per year. That is a ridiculous ask for a receiver who has injury issues as of lately. Who is 26 years, going to be 26 years old next year. I highly disagree with that. And I think that's kind of a ridiculous number to even put out there. I know they're comparing him to Devonta Smith, and Devonta Smith is also right around the same age. But Devonta Smith played 13 games this season, 16, 17, 16. And he so far in the playoffs has played in the playoffs, so he's playing more games in the playoffs. There's no way he's going to get paid anywhere close to that. Again, I think at max 25 a year. And even then, I think if you're going to structure T's contract, you're going to structure it in the fact that it will probably be 70% guaranteed, maybe 80% guaranteed. You're not getting him a full guaranteed contract. You just can't with his injury history. You can't. 80% guaranteed. You're going to try to backload that contract as much as possible to push the money toward the back of the contract. And you're going to try to also prorate this contract over 5 years. There's just no way he's going to average even close to that number. It's just... And I don't know if this is supposed to be to like push his money up, push his number up. And maybe that is. Maybe this is trying to help him. And if it is, hey, listen, I want the best for T. I do. But I also want the kind of more realistic aspect of this. And I don't think, realistically speaking, he's going to get 30. Yeah, no, if he hit the open market, I think he would probably get 25. Which you might say, well, 25 and 30. No, 25 and 30 are completely different numbers. You sign a 4-year contract, that's an extra $20 million. There's a lot more, especially against the cap, that's a lot more. So, I don't agree with this. Obviously, at the end of the day, we'll have to wait and see, but I know the free agent class isn't like the greatest class of all time. Like, we look at the free agent class here, we got wide receivers, Stephon Diggs. He's 32, almost good. Actually, no, he's 31, going to be almost 32 when the season starts next year. He's not going to get, I think Stephon Diggs will probably get somewhere in the average of 22, yeah, 22.5. Like, this is what he'll probably end up getting in the end. Not 21.816. That's the current contract he's on with the franchise tag. But he'll probably get a little bit above this, 24, 25 million. Keenan Allen, that's actually not that good of a free agent class, to be honest. Deontay Johnson is a nothing burger. DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Williams, Robert Woods. Oh no, this is a really crappy class. Wow. I kind of realized but didn't realize how bad this class actually was. He still won't get 30 million, but I might push that to a 26.5 million. You might get 26.5. You might get 26. You might. With how bad this class is, you might get 26, okay? There's not a lot of options here that you're going to go for. Maybe 26. There's no way we're getting anywhere close to 30. There's just no way. And it's a backloaded contract, nothing fully guaranteed. We're talking about we're going to make this the most team-friendly deal possible. I don't care how desperate you are. You got to look at logic, and you got to look at a guy who can stay on the field. And I love T, I do. But at the same time, you're going to look... That's all goes into part of building this perfect contract in the end. But tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.